And you mentioned the international market, Germany, the UK, growth everywhere. But Germany seems to have become one of the most desirable markets right now. And Village has a leadership position. Can you just talk to me a little bit about how you guys have established that leadership position in Germany?
Sure, Lauren. First, quality, quality, quality is paramount in every market. People tend to overlook that success and reputation that we've built in flower. We are perennially the market share leader in flower in Canada's adult use market. And we're doing this despite competitors pricing below us. In Germany, we have 4 of the top 10 strains in flower, and that, I think, is another testament to both our quality and our ability to build consumer trust and loyalty. Second to quality is our status as the world's lowest cost producers of high quality and high THC cannabis. We consistently deliver strains from the mid-20s to the low 30s THC percents. We don't disclose our cost of production for competitive reason, but we're not aware of anyone who does disclose their costs, who produces for less than we do in Canada. And we continue to see opportunities to drive efficiencies and reduce our costs. The amount of EU GMP compliant capacity that we can produce is also a game changer, which will insulate us from pricing pressures that a lot of operators will face as global markets continue to mature. We've honed these capabilities over more than 5 years, and I can assure you it's not easy. Upgrading our standards, our operating procedures to comply with more stringent international markets relative to the adult use Canada market adds complexities to the organization. And it has been a steep learning curve operationally. At this stage, though, it's a competitive advantage that, if I add that to our cultivation expertise, is an emerging pillar of excellence at Village Farms.
When I hear that, it reminds me of what you guys did in Canada: low cost, scale, quality, consistency. And is this something that can be replicated beyond Germany into other countries? Just help me understand that a little.
Yeah, with one big caveat, Lauren, and that is basically what our strategy is. I think Mike says that if we can make it in Canada, we can make it anywhere. That's kind of our shortcut. But in reality, when we go in with those pillars of excellence, what we do is then make sure we understand what the local market adaptation to those pillars needs to be. Because at the end of the day, we need to be operating local market regulations with local consumers or patients.